Well, hello everybody, and I am here getting ready for karaoke as I do, well, pretty much every Monday night. And today I'm going to start with this Miracle Skin Perfection 5-in-1 Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. And I'm actually liking this as a moisturizer at the beginning. So I just put this on as like a moisturizer, which has a little bit of a tint to it. And I always seem to put on a lot more than I need to. And it goes on very moist. And it spreads well. It always looks like it's going to streak and go cakey, but you keep working it into the skin and it smooths out, but it stays sort of soft and glistening looking. Like it has it's not as drying as my other foundations. So I'm really starting to appreciate this, because when I put the other things on my skin, it'll get into the lines and creases and wrinkles, whereas this moisturizes, fills, and it doesn't show them as much in a lot of ways. So I kind of like that, but it is a more casual, like you're not going to feel as made up as you do, with the regular foundations and such. But I have taken to doing this and then putting my regular foundation over top. But I usually do that when it's moist, so I'm gonna and dry this. Oh, that works so much better than fanning with my hands. So I'll just set this down over here till I need it again. So I'm gonna try putting on my Revlon 3 times coverage foundation, which I really, really like, which I probably don't need, but I don't moisten my sponge normally now when I do this because of the moisturizing on the skin. And I find that because I have that cream on first, yeah, and even when it's dry, it really does help smooth the coverage on. So that's kind of neat. The things one discovers along the way. Oh, I got a lot more face today. I changed the shape of my facial hair. You may or may not have noticed. So there we go. That's that done. I need to take a pause and get something, and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I had to go and start because this is the color scheme of today. So I'm doing the blues and blues. So I will probably end up doing blues. Might as well take that out right now from my pile of jewelry pieces, because I have to get them put in a better location than that. So I think that will be the jewelry of today. Might as well get that put on right now. My theme for karaoke today, I think, is going to be pussycat dolls. So I'm just going to take this and toss that over there for now. and I have to do my eyebrows and stuff like that. So I'm going to pause again, and when I come back, it'll be more of the fun stuff. So I'm actually doing something a little bit different with my eyebrows today. I started by just taking my kohl liner and drawing like where I wanted that line to be, and then I'm kind of going in, it was just a regular little line, and I'm kind of going in and just sort of smudging that, and that's what I'm going to use as my template for my eyebrows. So this just kind of is how I'm sketching them in today. And that just gives me a rough, oh, and I did my mustache. So now I'm going to go in with the pencil. Maybe I'll use my lighter, my brown, and see what that does. I prefer the pens to these little brushes, but they do the same thing. But maybe this will be softer color-wise on the outside, because that's so dark. I know this is a boring part, and I can't really talk well while I'm doing this, because that's still a little fine up there. Need that to be a little bit thicker. There, that's pretty good. Now the same thing with this side, and trying to make something that's like relatively cousinish. Not going for twins. That's pretty good. I don't look entirely unbalanced. Entirely. So, there we go. And I'm going to let that dry a little, and whoosh. I just got this fan the other day at one of the stores in what is known here as Chinatown. And it has a lot of different things in that store, and I really do enjoy it. Even though in a lot of ways it's semi-novelty, but it's a little bit higher quality than junk store. So there we go. So that is that. I think I'm going to do some bronzing as far as my contour goes. So once again, I'm pulling out my Almay Smart something or other. that's what I got. My Almay Smart something or other. And a little bronze in there. Okay, so there we go. That's basically that. Put my stuff back in here. And I think I'm going to hit this with a little setting spray. Now, I may regret doing the things that I'm doing in the order that I'm doing them in, because I'm doing things out of the order in which they were recommended. But I am going to see exactly what that does. Sometimes I regret things, and sometimes I went, geez, that works better for me. Because I've been hearing a lot where they say makeup doesn't really have rules, but it does have theories, and theories go a long way. But that does not mean that you cannot try things, but just don't expect good results. I'm not expecting good results. This only has to last me through karaoke, which is more fun than anything else. So it's really not the be-all and end-all of my existence if it doesn't work out well. Okay, now that being said, I think I want to go in with, again, I'm liking the new stuff that I got from MAC, so I really think I want to use that again today. So let's see. Almost like a frosted sugar with a hint of mauve. So it's really hard to do that. But I do think that makes a good starting place. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was I really wanted to go in with some dark kind of blue. But I think I'm going to work my way down from lighter blues in the tones that I'm going for. So like not robin's egg or anything, but I'm going to look for the lightest. Right, so when I have the blues, right, so I'm going to, right, I just dumped makeup all over my lap. I'm going to take this sort of a bluey, but it's sort of pale. And, oh, gotta bring out my card. Okay, we're gonna start with this technique here. I think I need to use more of a packing brush. So that's what I'm gonna do. Buff it out with this brush. Because I do have a tendency to overdo it too, so maybe this will be more preventative than that. Ooh, that really makes a line. Okay, so do the same thing on the other side. How I got that under there, I don't like it. I can fix time. Just soften that line a little. And then I want to go in with different blue. Let's see, and I want something deeper still in the same tones. Oh, there's the tone I want. Now, let's see. Now, if I take a lighter, let's see, where do I want that lighter? Okay, so I'm going to go and attach some lashes, and I will be back. Okay, so there we have that part of my process done as well. I think I want to put on a little blush for color. Let's see, what have we got? Where to put it, where to put it, where to put it. There it is. I really do like this Joe Fresh one, because it is very soft and very natural for my skin, very, very pale. So, there we go. That's that. And I think I want to put on a little my kohl pencil, but I think I need to smudge that out first. Huh. Sure, get it all over my nose. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, it is. Okay, I went and wiped that off. Now Denis got an alarm going off here. There's all this noise. He's on the phone and the alarm's going off. Denis, can you get that, please? Ah, never mind. I gotta do it myself. All of these interactions are on my video for the world to hear. All I did was have to run in and shut it off because the noise was going on my video. And then I tried to let you know, but you just didn't seem to pay attention. Doesn't look as good close up. See if I can make that look a little tidier. Okay, so that is the look for today. And it'll be the hair. So next time that I make a video, I will have everything put together. So until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.